Hi everyone and welcome back to our Python programming series. So today we will cover the input and output operation in Python. So those are essential for creating interactive programs and where you can receive input from user and display results. So first of all, let me explain the what is input and the output in Python. First of all, in Python, input operations allow you to take information from the user, and while those output operations let you display the information in the screen. And this is some of most common basic functions in Python. Very easy to use. Okay, so today the input function let you take input from the user, while the print function allow you to display output. So now let's see how this works with a single and simple example. Okay. So first of all, the tool is the first example, taking input and displacing output. Okay. So first of all, define the name variable is equal to helper, and here is the input function. Here I have typed for the length, and you can see here I am type enter your name. And then here I'm using the simple of the string function. Here the text passed message for hello and using this concatenation operator. And you can name and again this concatenation and apply this in this icon. Okay, here is an example. We're using this input function to take the user's name, and here is the print function to grade them. And when you run this code, the will promote you to ensure your name and display a personalized rating. Okay, so now just to run this code and see the result, you enter your name, and now including the name is Jenny. Let's meet the press for the enter, and you can see here the hello Jenny name. Okay, so I hope you perfectly understand. It is simple example. So now I'm just using this other example for a BC calculator. So for the first example here, this create a simple calculator that takes two numbers as input and display their sum. Okay, and now this newly created a simple calculator supposed to define the number 1. So here I'm using this float point, and in this inside I'm using this input function and type for here the message for interim first number. Okay, and go in this next step, and here I'm using the another number of 2. Apply here as a floating point, and this inside the type for input. Here type for yet another message for insert second number. Okay, and go in the next line, and here I'm using this equation. So first of all, the result is equal to, now I'm using for the number one additional operator, including here is the number of, and you can here use horizon more is number plus minus, and you can see here I'm just putting this next line in here. I'm using this print function, and first of all I'm printing here the sum is, and then declare the result in this variable. Okay. Taking some simple of example, in this input function to get the two numbers from the user, you convert it to the plotting using a plot function and then add them together. And finally just use this print function to display the result. This way the user can enter any two numbers to get their sum instantly. Okay, so now let's see the output here, and you can see here is enter the first number, and number is 10, and enter the second number 20. Okay, so here you perfectly see the result here. So next topic, I'm using this another one for the formatting output. This input theme, and let's make a keyword in this output from more readable by using this input theme. And please allow us to inform our output easy, clean way. I can use this example. This will display student name and then grade. Okay. So now I'm creating this another of example for this using interesting core formatted output. Okay. So now, first of all, the student name is variable is required to directly apply this input. And here I'm typing for the entire classes. I enter the student name. Okay. And here it's perfectly done in this field. And now I'm using this another variable. The grade is equal to, again, using this input function. And here enter for another laptop. So I'm going to type enter the students. Okay. Okay, so just in the time for this is a student grade. Okay. And then going to this next line, here I'm using the encoder print function, and now I'm here using this formatted output just behind. So first of all, using these curly brackets in the same set positive including these students. Next, I'm going for here in the age as chip. Okay, so in the age, okay, achieve a grid of using this. And again, this grid. And now just completely done. You can see here, take the student name and the grid as input and use the investing to format the output. The investing are very convenient because they let you embed a variable directly in the text and making it easy to create well-formed sentence. Okay, so now just save this code and click on run icon. So you can see here posted the print the student's name. I'm using an Alice and also enter the Alice grade of A, and here the Alice has achieved a grade of A. Okay, so here is perfectly done. This is student tutorial of today. Just we learn how to use this input function to get information from the user and the print to display output, and just also explore the formatted output word and string. So now this simple technique will help you build interactive program and make your output look good. Okay.